Hello everybody, my name is Hillary Brown. I'm with TOSH Pilates program, and today we will be working on the foam roller. So I'll be working with a 3-foot roller today, and we'll start seated on the roller. Okay, scoot your bum pretty far forward and then lay down onto your back. So your head and your tail are resting on the roller. Okay, and I just want you to start by rolling side to side. We're just rolling out both sides of our spine, okay, which often feels really nice. Just find your breath. Take a nice big inhale through your nose, exhaling out of your mouth, inhaling through the nose, exhale deeply. All right, coming to still right in the center. Okay, and let's just take a little inventory of your spine. So we want to be in a neutral spine to start. Okay, and I love finding neutral on the roller because it gives you really good feedback. So in a neutral spine, your tail is connected, your back ribs are connected, and your head is connected. The space you will feel is between your neck, and there's a little tiny space between your low back and the roller. Okay. So now, float your arms up towards the ceiling. Go ahead and make fists. And then we're going to do protraction, retraction of the shoulders. So keeping your ribs connected to the roller, but without letting your low back connect to the roller. Okay, pull your belly in towards your spine. And then I want you to punch your fists up towards the ceiling. And then you'll wrap your shoulders around the roller. Okay, so when you punch your fists up, the shoulders will spread wide like elevator doors opening. And then when you retract, closing the elevator doors around the roller. Okay, now it's tricky to do this while keeping your ribs connected. So when you go into retraction, elevator doors closing, the tendency is to thrust the ribs and the spine upward. So we're working on keeping a neutral spine and neutral ribs, and then just moving your shoulders forward and back, not up and down, okay, up and around that roller. Okay, let's try one more. So inhale, protract, and then exhale, retract. I'd like you to find neutral, or what I call home, halfway in between those two places, protraction and retraction. Belly's pulled in, I'm still in a neutral spine. Inhale your arms back overhead just as far as you can without the ribs disconnecting from the roller. Okay, inhale the arms overhead. Exhale the arms coming back up. Inhaling arms overhead, ribs stay connected, belly stays in. Exhale, arms up. 2 more. Inhale, arms back overhead. Exhale, back up. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, back up. Nice job. Now open your arms out to the sides, and you'll feel your shoulder blades kind of hug around the roller. Exhale, like you're hugging a big tree. Arms can come up in front of the chest. Inhale, opens to the sides, ribs still staying connected. Exhale, pull back in. Inhale, open, 3 more. Exhale, arms together. Good. Inhale, arms open. Exhale, hug a tree. Okay, shoulders are staying away from the ears. Last one. Exhale. Straighten your arms back up towards the ceiling. I'm going to lengthen my fingers. Okay, you can do this whole series with hand weights as well. All right, and then we'll go into scissors. So one arm back, one arm down, and then you exhale, switch. So inhale, still keeping the ribs connected to the roller, still maintaining your neutral spine, and your core and your stabilizers are working to keep you from sliding off the roller. Okay, and then exhale, switch. Let's do one more. Inhale, exhale, switch. Good, hands come up towards the ceiling. Okay, keeping your neutral spine, ribs are staying connected. Inhale the arms overhead. Circle the arms around, down towards your hips, and back up. Inhale, arms overhead. Circling around. Good. Letting gravity kind of do its thing just as long as you maintain that neutral spine and ribs. So maybe the hands get closer towards the floor, maybe not. Good. Pausing at the top, reversing your circles. Inhale, lower your hands down, circling open to the sides and around. Good. Working those abdominals to keep the spine in neutral. Ribs are staying engaged and connected to the roller. Good. If you have any kind of shoulder stuff, just make your range of motion smaller. Good. Arms coming up. Good. Protract, retract a couple more times. Okay. Just keeping those shoulders away from the ears. Good. And then place your hands down onto your mat. Okay. Bridging. All right, one of my most favorite things to do on the roller, because it gives you such a nice inventory of where your spine is moving and where it's not. Okay, at any time you want to lift your hands up for more of a balance challenge, feel free to do so. All right, so we're in a neutral spine. What I'd like you to do is take your imprint. So what you do for that is you contract your obliques, your abdominals, your internal and external obliques. You have 2 sets. Okay, and that's going to change your pelvis to a curl, so your low back is now connected to the roller. And then lengthen your spine back to neutral. Abdominals are still engaged and toned. Exhale, contract your abdominals to bring your hip bone tips to your rib tips. And then lengthen back to neutral. One more time like that. Exhale, contract your abdominals, pull your belly in to curl your pelvis, like you're curling a tail between your legs. Lengthen back to neutral. Exhale, contract your abdominals, curl your tail. Now you're going to float your spine up off of the roller, 1 vertebrae at a time. So when you reach the top, you have one long line from your knees to your shoulders. Okay, and then exhale, roll all the way back down, placing 1 bone on the roller at a time. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, contract your abdominals, curl your tail, rolling your spine up, keep exhaling. Inhale, pause at the top. Exhale, lengthen your spine, rolling all the way down, 1 bone at a time. A few more times. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, contract your abdominals, twirl the pelvis, lifting your spine up 1 bone at a time. Inhale, pause at the top. Exhale, rolling back down. Good, a few more. So think of the roller as being made of putty. And so when you're peeling your spine off the roller, you're making a deep impression of your spine into the roller. And then on the way down, you're filling each of those impressions with the same vertebrae, or better yet, 1 vertebrae below it. So you're replacing each impression on the way down with the vertebrae above it, as if you were tractioning and lengthening your spine towards your heels. Let's try one more. Go ahead, roll all the way up. Pause at the top. Little pulses up to the ceiling by curling your hips. So think pubic bone through your hip bone. So instead of using your back, you're just unwinding your pelvis and then tightening it as if you had dials on the outsides of your hips. You're tightening your dials in your hips for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it at the top. Inhale, pause. Exhale, roll all the way down. Good. Again, inhale, prepare. Exhale, pull your belly in. Twirl and dial the hips up. Okay, now I'd like you to lower your right hip towards the roller. Exhale, bring the hips back to center, neutral. Inhale, the left hip lowers. Exhale, squeeze your booty to bring that pelvis back to center. Inhale, dip. Right hip. Exhale, lift. Inhale, left hip lowers. Exhale, lift. Right hip lowers. Exhale, lift. Inhale, left. Exhale, lift. One more set. Right lowers. Lifts. Left. lifts. Inhale, reach higher. Tighten and twirl tighter. Exhale, roll all the way down. Nice job. Bring your hands up towards the ceiling. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, curl the hips. Start to roll all the way up in your bridge. Inhale, open your arms out to the side. Exhale, arms back up to the ceiling. 3 more times. Open out. Inhale. Exhale, up. Inhale, out. Exhale, up. 1 more. Inhale, out. Exhale, up. Little pulses with the hips again for 10. Up, down, up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze and hold it. Inhale. Exhale, roll all the way down. Nicely done. Bring your hands to your sides. Roll side to side. Okay. Good. All right, stopping in the center. Okay. Find your neutral spine. Inhale, lift your right leg up to tabletop. Exhale, place it back down. Pull your belly in, okay? Trying to maintain a neutral spine here. Lift the left leg. Exhale, place it back down. All right, so if this is going into your low back, I want you to take your imprint position, okay, so that low back stays connected to the roller, all right? That's always a great place to start to build strength. Okay, optimum goal is neutral spine. All right, so we're working on building strength in your neutral spine here without the load, the necessary load of gravity. Okay, because neutral spine is the healthiest, most efficient, most shock absorptive position to hold your spine. Basically, simply put, you won't hurt yourself as much or as often when you have yourself in a neutral spine, strong, upright, stable position. 1 more time on each leg. Okay, left leg lifts up, place it back down. Right arm comes up towards the ceiling. Okay, left hand can stay down on the mat. Pick your left leg up into tabletop. I call this dying bug. You're going to inhale, reach your right arm back overhead, left leg will lengthen. Exhale, pull back in, neutral tabletop. Inhale, leg straightens out. Exhale, pull back in. Inhale, reach arm and leg away. Exhaling back in. Inhale, so keep your abdominals pulled in. You're holding that neutral spine or an imprint. 2 more. Lengthen away. Coming back in. Nice. Straighten your left leg up towards the ceiling. Open the left leg slightly. Exhale, bring it back to center. Inhale, left leg open slightly. Exhale, center. Inhale, open slightly. Exhale, center. 1 more. Inhale, open slightly. Exhale, center. Bend the knee, lowering the foot, lower the hand, roll side to side. Great job. Okay, right or left arm up towards the ceiling. Right leg to tabletop. Inhale, stretch arm and leg away. Exhale, pull back in. Inhale. So the farther away you have your arm and your leg away from your center, okay, the more challenging it is for your abdominals to hold and brace to keep yourself in neutral. Okay, so if this is too much, you can always straighten your leg up towards the ceiling or go into toe dips here. Okay, 3 more. Exhale in. Inhaling out. Exhale in. Inhale out. Exhale in. Straighten your right leg up towards the ceiling as straight as possible. Inhale, open the right leg. Exhale, pull back in. So we're abducting the leg out, and then you're abducting it back to center. Okay, so just a little tiny movement. Only go as far as you can to where you can maintain neutral spine, neutral pelvis. So don't open your leg so far that your hips roll off the roller. 2 more. Inhale and exhale in. Inhale, exhale in. Bend that knee, lower the foot, lower the hand, roll side to side. Just a nice break in between to roll side to side. Okay, so now find your neutral spine. Okay, exhale, pick your left leg up to tabletop. Right hand will come behind your head. Inhale, and then exhale, lift your head, neck, and chest. And rolling back down. I'm getting a little tremble of truth here. So exhale, rolling up. Notice your low back is connecting to the mat, or the roller. Only let that happen without tucking your tail. Okay? So your spine is connecting because you're lifting your upper spine. Good. Let's try one more. Rolling back down. Good. Now roll up. As you roll down, lengthen that left leg out. So similar to what we were doing with Dying Bug. Okay, now we're just adding a little bit of an upper ab curl. Okay, if this is too much, just keep your leg in tabletop. Let's do 4 more. Exhale, roll up through the center. Inhale, lower, lengthen the leg. Exhale, lifting up. Inhale, lowering down. Last 2, exhale up. Inhale, lower, reach. Exhale up. Inhale, lower, reach. Now we're at a twist. So as you bend the knee in, lift, reach your right armpit to your left knee. Lengthen back down, lengthen the leg. 6 more. Exhale, rolling up. Inhale, lengthening down. 5. And 4. And 3, armpit to knee. And 2. And 1, hold it. Little pulses in towards each other. So knee in towards armpit. Lift your armpit for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to the center. Lower the foot down. Switching sides. Left hand behind the head. Engage your belly. Right leg comes up to tabletop. Okay, inhale, prepare. Exhale, lift your head, neck, and chest. Rolling back down. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, rolling down. Exhale, up. Inhale, down, about 4 more. Exhale, roll up. Inhale, down. I lied. We're going to lengthen our leg. So lift up. And as you lower down, straighten that right leg to about a 45 degree. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, lengthens. Exhale, up. Inhale, lengthens. Now you have 4 more. Exhale, roll up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, roll up. 3. And 2. And 1. Good. Roll on up, leg into tabletop, take your twist. Left armpit to right knee, lengthen the leg as you lower down. 6 more. Exhale, roll up. Inhale, lengthen down. Exhale, roll up. Inhale, lengthen down. Armpit to knee, lengthening down. 3 more, I believe. Exhale, roll up. Inhale, lengthen down. Exhale, roll up. Inhale, lengthen down. Last one, roll up. Little pulses, knee to armpit. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more for fun. 1 more for fun. Lengthen down. Rest the foot down. Hand comes down by your side. Roll side to side. Great job. All right, we're going to come off of the roller. And how you do that is you just roll to one side, let the roller slide out from underneath you. What I'd like you to do is keep your feet flat on the mat and just take a moment here. Rest your knees in toward each other, feet are wide. Okay. Close your eyes. And then just notice and see what happens or what you're feeling in your body. You may feel more expansive, more space. You may feel like things are connecting more to the mat. Nice job. Okay, so now take your roller widthwise, right? And You'll slide it under your knees and then lift your hips. So do your bridge to lift your hips to get the roller underneath your sacrum. Okay, so it's not your tailbone and it's not your low back. It's the flat space between your tailbone and low back. Hands can come to the roller. Okay, now I want you to use your imprint muscles, okay, to curl the tail slightly. You're going to pick one leg up to tabletop and then the other. All right, so here you're in your imprint position as if you were going to fill the gap between your low back, the mat, and the roller. Okay, it won't happen, but I think of like a hammock. All right, so you're in a little bit of a curl. Okay, abdominals are engaged, and then we'll go into your ab series. So pull your belly in. Inhale, reach your right leg to 45 degrees. Exhale, pull back in. Inhale, the left leg reaches out. Exhale, pull back in. Inhale, right leg out. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, the left leg out. Exhale, pull in. Good. Now keep in mind, as I mentioned before, the farther away you have your leg and lower towards the floor, the more demanding it is on your core, your abdominals, to keep that spine still and stable. All right, so feel free to explore. And as you lower your leg closer towards the floor, you may notice that it's super hard and challenging to keep that spine in that same position. So then we'll want to modify and back off a little bit to keep the legs maybe more to that 45 degrees. Okay, one more time each side. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, out. Exhale, in. Double leg. Inhale, reach your legs out straight. Exhale, pull them in. Okay, so continue here and continue with exploring that range. All right, so you can lower your legs as much as possible without letting that spine change and without your low belly pooching out. Okay, I call it my loaf of bread. So if I lower my legs too much, my loaf of bread rises. I want to keep that loaf of bread in. Inhaling out. Exhale back in. 2 or 3 more. Inhale out. Exhale in. Inhaling out. Exhale in. Nice job. Straighten your legs up towards the ceiling. Flex your toes and we'll go into scissors. So inhale, one leg lowers towards the floor, the other leg comes back towards you, and then you switch your legs. Really, I like to flex my feet and point through my heels. So I get a nice stretch down my back side of my legs. Okay, I'm also using my abdominals to keep control, right? Neutral spine-ish, right? We're still engaged using those imprint muscles. Good. One more. Set. Nice work. Bring your legs up towards the ceiling. Okay, circle your ankles. Maybe point and flex a couple times. Open your legs wide to the side if that feels all right for you. Okay, and just let your adductors, your inner thighs, kind of release. Good. Bend your knees. Bring the bottoms of your feet together. Knees come together. Knees come into your chest. Rock side to side. So hold the roller into you so it doesn't slip out. And you're just going to rock your sacrum, hips, side to side. Good. You can take some circles in each direction. Nicely done. Knees into your chest. Slowly and carefully, you're going to roll the roller out from underneath your hips. Take as much time as you need. Bring the bottoms of your feet together. Let your knees rest on the roller. Okay? Palms up. And just take a few, let's take 2 or 3 big breaths here. Just letting everything release and relax. One more. Nicely done. Okay, slide the roller out from underneath you. Okay, now we'll come on to our bellies. So take your roller, place it towards the top of your mat, and you will come down onto your belly. Forearms are on the roller pretty close towards your elbows. Okay, so just let your head hang between your arms, thumbs up. Okay, to start, let's do what I call a little baby butt. So you're going to stick your tushy up into the air, and then press your pubic bone and hip bone down into the mat. Okay, do that again. So it's baby butt, hip bones, pubic bone down into the mat. Okay, so your little butt thigh, your butt shelf is toned. Okay, not clenching. Pull your belly button up and in towards your spine. Inhale, start to lift your head, your neck, your chest. The roller will roll towards your wrists. Inhale, and then exhale, lengthen your spine to lower down one bone at a time. Okay, pubic bone, hip bones press down, belly button up. Slide your shoulders down your back. Lift your head, neck, and chest. And then exhale, roll all the way back down. So this is a variation of swan. Okay, super nice for our spines to get all four movements. Okay, we get tons of flexion in our day. All right, texting and computers, driving, right, very rounded forward. Extension is the remedy, is the antidote for rounded forward posture. And then we also have twisting and side bending. Inhale, rolling up. And then exhale, rolling down. Adding on this next one. Shoulders slide down your back. Inhale, lift up. Bend your elbows into your sides. Press your arms back to straight, lowering all the way down. Inhale, lift. Bend your elbows in. Press your arms back to straight, rolling down. Let's try one more. Inhale, lift head, neck, and chest. Bend your elbows in, straightening your arms out, lowering down. Nice job. Bend your knees, sway your feet side to side, let that low back release. And then you'll come up onto all fours. Take a little child's pose. Knees are wide. I like my knees wide. Rest your forehead on the mat. And then roll your forehead side to side. Good. And then you'll come up to all fours. Hands will be on the roller. Okay. So wrists are right underneath your shoulders. Right? Knees are underneath your hips. Now we're going into our protraction and retraction here. So elevator doors, shoulder blades close, and then they open and spread wide. Okay, neck is in line with the spine, one long line from crown of the head to your tail. Belly is pulled in. We're going to need it here in a minute. Okay, so retract your shoulders and protract. So push away from your roller, pull your belly in as if you were zipping up a one size too small pair of pants from your pubic bone to your belly button. Tuck your toes, okay, and then you're going to see if you can hover your knees off of the mat for 3, 2, 1, lower back down. Pull your belly in, press away from your roller, and then hover the knees. 3, 2, 1, lower the knees. I got a tremble of truth happening there. Okay, zip up your tight pair of pants, press away from the roller. We're going to try and hold it a little bit longer this time. So lift your knees for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Untuck your toes. Press the roller out. Take a child's pose. Okay. Great full body exercise there. Any kind of plank, modified plank. Anything weight bearing helps build bone density. Super important. And then go ahead and restack your spine. Okay. We'll come into a Z-sit. Okay. The shin that's in line with the front of your mat have the roller on that side, okay? Bring your arm up towards the ceiling, and then you'll side bend, let the roller roll up the forearm, okay? Connect your lat on the underside arm, obliques, both sides work to pull you up, and then take a side bend in the other direction. Inhale, side bending over, and then restacking, and side bending here. Good. One more, rolling out, side bend. Now twist your spine, both hands come to the roller, so you're in a twisted swan. Okay? Sounds like a band. And then roll all the way out. Okay, roller comes to the forearms, and then you lift your head, neck, and chest, connect the lats down your back to come up. Again, rolling out. Try to keep your opposite hip reaching towards the mat. Inhale, lift head, neck, and chest. Exhale, rolling back down. Inhaling up. Good, hand comes back to the roller, center of the roller, arm comes up overhead. And then one more time, counter stretching. Nicely done. And then we'll switch sides, okay? So, other leg will come into the front. Okay, if a Z-sit is not obtainable for you, you can do this cross-legged. Okay, the goal is to have both sit bones on the mat, not always possible. Okay, arm out, and then you'll exhale, roll over, let the roller come to the forearm, connect the underside lat, so shoulder down your back, obliques pull you up, and counter stretch the other way. Inhaling up. Exhale, shoulder stays away from the ear. Bottom shoulder, top shoulder as well. Good. One more. Pressing out. Side bending. Hip connects, obliques pull you up. And side bend. Good, we'll add our twist here. Rolling out, place both hands on the roller, okay? And then you'll roll it out, up to the elbows, and then coming back in, lifting your head, neck, and chest, really feeling that lat engagement down your back to pull the roller in. Good, inhale, lift head, neck, and chest. Exhale, lengthening back out, one more. Inhale, lift head, neck, and chest. Good, hand comes back to the center, top arm overhead for a little side bend, restacking, counter stretch, coming back up, and you're all done. I look forward to seeing you in our number 2 video where I'll be layering some things on the roller, teaching you more things we can do on the roller to help you move better, more efficiently, and get stronger. Thank you so much.